I love boys, but, I love women.
Mm-hmm.
It's equality. It's not about being above men, it's about being equal to men.
The word feminism has, over the years, especially in the 21st century, in a sense has been demonized to where the word feminism does not stand for the power and the strength that it used to stand for, in my opinion.
I wouldn't say a feminist is someone that hates guys. It's someone that believes in gender equality, and right now, that's kind of what we have to fight for.
If you are judged on just your anatomy, then what else matters? Because if you are assaulted, if you are in any way harmed because of who you are and what gender you are, that's an issue.
I have been treated, a little differently because I'm a girl. I have been, told that I can't do stuff because I'm a girl. And I think that's wrong because women are so powerful and they are amazing and wonderful.
As people, we can all do the same things, but just because one differs from the other, then we automatically can't, according to what people say.
I think it starts with social standards. We are supposed to be weak, smart, cook and clean. And I think feminism really helps surprise society when we say no, we don't have to do those things and we do what we want, what we're passionate about. If we're not passionate about cooking and cleaning, we don't have to do that.
I have been told through my days that I can never do what men can do because I am seen as a woman.
And it frustrates me when people say that I can't do those things because I know that I can.
I really look forward to the day that I'm old enough that my students no longer see me as a sexual object and just as some kind of grandma figure, because I feel like then I'll finally be able to get my job done without the interruptions of my femininity.
Believe it or not, although we are living right now currently in America in a first world nations such as Kenya, Indonesia, Bangladesh, India, East Pakistan, the entire Pakistan, Middle East. Those are places where women in a daily basis, and even as we speak right now, are treated in such deplorable levels that it is saddening to know how women don't have the right to vote, don't have the right to get out of their house without the permission of a man, don't have the right to get higher levels of education, don't have the right to speak up for themselves, do not have the right of protection from the government, and even in some places do not have the right to property. These are things that are rights that people should have.
Every time I would leave my house, I'd get so scared to go out because I would think, oh my God, if I don't cover enough of myself, someone's gonna look at me and they're gonna follow me and try something. I've even had friends that have gone through some horrible experiences themselves just because they're a girl like that.
I don't want my children, especially my daughters, to grow up in a world where they feel like it's their fault if something happens to them, that it's their fault that they get attacked or assaulted. I want my daughters to grow up in a world where they can be safe walking out of their house.
Women are basically objects in Bangladesh, and they feel like women should just be housewives and they should just be at home cooking and cleaning and doing whatever the husband wants them to do.
Fourth or fifth grade, and I wanted to play football with the boys because it's football, it's fun. And they wouldn't let me play because I was a girl and I couldn't throw. Little did they know that I had the best spiral out of all of them.
I've been teaching for 13 years. I'm 34 years old. And in every workplace that I have worked in where there have been male students present, I have been a victim of sexual harassment by my students. I've never really seen anybody talk about this issue, which is why I thought I'd share it with you. When I was training to teach, I was 22 and one lesson I was free. I had a planning lesson and some boys who were cutting class circled around me in the corridor and told me in graphic detail what they wanted to do to me. I went to their head of year and he told me that I should take it as a compliment next time.
I do believe in women's rights, and I'm so glad that we can vote and own land and do things that we couldn't do 500 years ago. But I think when society starts limiting us and putting us in a box and saying you're only supposed to be this type, you're only supposed to do these types of things, that's when feminism should step in and kick down the walls.
Man, teenage girls aren't allowed to have a genuine interest in anything without being ridiculed for it. If a girl likes Ugg boots in Starbucks, she's stupid and stereotypical. But if she likes combat boots in obscure coffee houses, she's a hipster wannabe and is trying too hard. If a girl listens to a boy band and other popular artists, she's a dumb follower. If she reads comics or plays video games, she's a poser, fake geek girl. If she likes sex, she's a slut. But if she doesn't like sex, she's a prude. If she wears makeup, she's fake. But if she doesn't wear makeup, she's a slob. If she has low self-esteem, she needs to learn to love herself. But if she has self-esteem, she's overconfident and vain. If she is interested in politics, she's a crazy social justice warrior. But if she prefers to stay out of social matters, she's a dumb airhead. Girls are literally mocked for every single thing they like or do, no matter what those things are. And I'm really, really sick of it.
When I decided that I wanted to shop at the boys section, I remember picking out a shirt and going to pay for it, and the cashier wouldn't sell it to me. I asked her why, and I had money in my hands, and I said, why can't I buy it? And she said, because you're a girl.
So feminism as a movement is an idea that gives women the strength that they deserve during times, especially when they need it the most in their lives.
Even now, to this day, if you're someone in America, chances are you won't see it as much, but women are still treated horribly just because of the fact that they are a girl, and people don't realize it.
From a young age, I was always taught that if I were to go somewhere by myself, I should have my phone on me. I should have it on ringer as loud as it can be. I should be near someone's house that I know just in case something were to happen. I should carry some sort of weapon or something to defend myself. I should know where to run. I should teach myself the right words to scream if someone were to come up to me and I didn't know them. I have guy friends and they're never taught this. They're never taught that you have to defend yourself when you just walk out of your house and you go to the grocery store. And I hate that. And none of my guy friends get it.
Women can do so much. Women are so strong. Women are so talented. They're so amazing. And I am proud to be a woman.
No one is born thinking less than the other gender. It's taught based off of what your parents knew or what their parents knew and so on. It can't be stopped, it's just people are choosing not to.
I have been smacked on my backside by a student. I have been followed home by a gang of boys shouting sexual slurs at me. If this is how they treat their teachers, I wonder how they treat their female peers in class.
I wish people would just let us be. Let us do what we wanted to do. If we wanted to be an engineer or a pilot or a football player, then let us do that. If we want to cut our hair short, let us do that. If we want tattoos, who gives a crap? Let us have the tattoos.